Certainly struck the ball beautifully so far, and he's got a boundary to get off the mark.
He's such a sweet timer of the ball, Saeed Anwar. There's a casual air about his batting. This was effortlessly struck. Getting on top of the ball nicely, caressing it beautifully in the gap. Nice free swing of the stick. Full face of the bat. That was a brilliant shot.
Well, that's beautifully hit. 6. No, just bounced inside the boundary board.
Lovely clean strike once again from Saeed Anwar. Taking the attack to the bowler. Picked up nicely. Sweetly timed once again. That almost went all the way. Inches away from the boundary when first bounce for 4. As cheerful as ever, Jadeja has really done well here for himself and for Indian cricket.
Nice into the gap now. With an opportunity to run a few here because the fieldsman dived in attempting to stop it. Robin Singh. Pakistan 15. Good timing from Afridi.
And Prasad here continuing. And that's picked away on the onside. One bounce, all square leg.
Well, this is a problem when you bowl at shot-playing players like Afridi. He'll play a miss a few times. You maybe think you're going to get him out, but if you bowl anything in his area that he fancies, he dispatches it very quickly. And usually, a lot of the time, it goes for 6. This one just falling short, I think. You've always got a chance as a bowler. But then at the back of your mind, you're thinking, if I don't quite bowl it just right, it maybe get walloped over the top. So there's a plus and a minus when you're having a go at him. There's just a little bit in the pitch. 2 aggressive fast bowlers running in, Shoaib Akhtar and Wasim Akram, but the ball didn't move that much.
He's hit that over the infield. This won't go all the way. And another couple of runs for Saeed Anwar. He does play that shot well. He's not quite got hold of it. But there's enough back on it to reach the fence. That's in the air, but in the gap as well. Powerfully struck to the offside by Afridi.
One of those players, you don't want to miss his batting. Some days it's 5 minutes, but if it lasts an hour, it's quite entertaining. He's just so gifted at hand-eye coordination. He doesn't know too much about technique, and he doesn't bother too much. He's got a basic idea about it, but after that, it's if I smack it hard enough, I'll get 4 or 6. And if those little singles come along like that, well, they're all right. I'll take them in between.
That's up in the air. Prasad going underneath it, and he takes it. No ball signal by the umpire. So Agarkar taking a chance with that short delivery. But we'll have to wait and see how much he's overstepped, or is that over the shoulder?
Well, I'm pretty sure that the batsman knew it was a no ball. That wasn't a fluke. Saeed Anwar knew immediately.
So it has to be over the shoulder. No, that's okay. Yes, I think if Saeed Anwar had been standing normally, that would have been above the shoulder. It's a good start here by these two openers. That's more runs on the onside. He should get two with Srinath's arm. Down the track, and it's up in the air. Two fielders coming underneath it. It's gone miles up in the air, but very well taken in the end by Ganguly. So Afridi again could not control himself, and he's been dismissed once again by Kumble.
Well, we were saying Afridi wouldn't be able to resist. That's the way he plays. It's exciting, it's interesting, but that went a long way in the line. That's a wonderful catch. That is an absolute corker. That's a real steeplejacker catch. He held his nerve, and he didn't really look like dropping it, to be fair to Ganguly. 53 for 1.
So a little glimmer of hope for Pakistan, for India. Ijaz, the man who just come out, he made a magnificent 100 in the first game. He really did play well, Ijaz. Very powerful man. Batsman crossed the course. That's a nice little Rahman or googly, whichever you like to call it. So I didn't read it. Lovely piece of bowling. Again, that's beautifully played. What a great shot that is. Saeed Anwar with the wrist. He is such a supreme timer of the ball, this man. A late flick of the wrist and away it went.
Here we see another slow ball, and I think this is where the inexperience tells, because having bowled him the slow ball before, Saeed Anwar was already waiting for it, and very nicely flicked it for 4 runs.
Yeah, this will also be for what a bit of timing that is. He didn't even really appear to hit it, and it just raced away. So Saeed Anwar on fire here, Pakistan racing away from India.
Well, I don't know, Barry, but I feel that in terms of timing, there's not much difference between Saeed Anwar and Brian Lara, because you know, just watch, it was just almost a defensive push. And it raced to the boundary. I mean, it just puzzles me why Saeed Anwar does not get more runs. I think he's one of the most talented batsmen I've seen.
Yes, it must be the temperament, Imran. I mean, there's just so much talent there. The timing and the placement of that shot was just exquisite. Ijaz, he's an entertainer. I'd love to watch him bat. And Saeed Anwar, also playing really well, so just a single there to Ijaz. Target just looking easier and easier. 125, not nearly enough. They batted very poorly India. Apart from Ganguly, he got 50 and then really gave it away himself. No one else even looked remotely threatening to the Pakistanis.
There was just no plan, Barry. That was the worst thing about the Indian batting. They just seemed to never recover from the shock of losing those 2 wickets. And really, it was a very aimless piece of batting after that.
Out! Bottom hold. That's the other one again, the googly. Saeed Anwar trying to flick it away on the onside, got the leading edge, and he's out. So, Anil Kumble, he really has struck twice. He's been, for me, equal to any of the quicks in this tournament. Superb bowling.
Here you see Saeed Anwar closing the face of the bat, trying to play it on the onside, and a straightforward cotton ball. Well bowled by Kumble.
65 for 2 as drinks come. Oh, beautifully played. This will be a race to the boundary. I don't think it'll get there. Batsman will be looking for 3. This will be interesting. They decide not to go. Inzi not the quickest between the wickets.
And yes, Inzi, the last thing he wants is yet another run out.
Very circumspect, Ijaz, so far tonight. They're asking the question, but I think that came straight off the pad. 73 for 2. Coca-Cola for this region, Mr. Don Short, enjoying the cricket. And there's Inzi. That's a very good-looking shot, but well fielded, and he's just thrown it away. Ganguly did really well to cut it off, and now he's paid the penalty. He's given away 3, unfortunately. Did so well to get there, and then muffed it.
And a very good shot by Inzamam ul Haq. Just watch this. Not really hit very hard, but timed it well.
Hillifer caught behind. He just really went after that wide one. Inzamam, don't know how loudly he called there, because Ijaz was very slow in starting, and Srinath now has got a complaint against Inzamam, and I think Inzamam saying, well, wasn't my fault, mate.
Well, fair enough, I think it wasn't even Srinath's fault. He was waiting for the ball to be thrown into him. He was trying to cover the stumps. There's Inzamam, not the best of runners. There he is.
It's quite well played, actually, by Ijaz. He let that one run away behind point, and then well run. 81 for 2. Srinath is going to continue. Oh, it's well hit. Almost caught, but right off the middle of the bat, and called no ball by umpire K.T. Francis.
Very seldom we've seen hook shots in this match, and that was perfectly executed by Inzamam. It was an absolute correct position. The ball just stood up on him. And there he is, roll of the wrist, keeping the ball down, although managed to get to the fielder, but then he knew it was going to be called a new ball. It was too high.
Long chase for Prasad.
A full toss, very nicely taken. No ball called by the umpire. Stops almost by itself on the boundary before Prasad can pick it up. That's a goal for easy 3.
He picked the slower ball and he whacked it.
There's all power behind that shot. He treated Ajit Agarkar without a disdain playing that shot. Just took it on the full. Saw that slow one very early. Just smashed it. Dennis shot that was outside the outside. Just takes it from there and whack it goes.
Once again, the hook shot on this occasion not quite timing it. Pakistan 103 for 2. Ijaz is looking for 2. And he's back comfortably.
I would say Inzamam is running well, although he's not going to the danger end. Kumble has been the main bowler. He's bowled so economically and so well. He must get a lot of credit for it. The Sharjah is considered to be batsman's paradise, but then he's bowled so well. And so is Prasad. Both of them together have bowled superb spells, superbly for India. That's nicely hit by Inzamam through the gap. A fantastic shot. So much in line and played so brilliantly. 111 for 2, Pakistan.
Just 15 runs that separate them from what would be a tremendous win here. And more runs for Ijaz here on the onside. Again, lovely timing. And that's gone all the way.
I'm very happy with Wasim Akram.
Yes, for someone who's been popping pills all night to get his temperature down, he should be very relieved and happy.
I'm afraid, Ravi, the Indian team just did not play to any sort of plan after losing those 2 early wickets. And I get the feeling that with a batsman of the caliber of Sachin Tendulkar, they perhaps would have played it differently, because a world-class batsman coming in would have perhaps given them the stability, but they seem to just lose confidence in themselves afterwards.
Oh, that's a classic shot. He makes the game look easy when he's in full flow.
Well, as I've always maintained, he's one of the best players of fast bowling I've ever seen. After Beverages, that is. I mean, just look at the strokes he plays. You know, ordinary mortals don't play shots like that. He makes it look very easy, he has time. The only pity is that why he hasn't scored more runs and why he's not. And that's the reason, actually, you've just seen it. He loses concentration. It's not because of the lack of any talent. In my opinion, he's right up there with Sachin Tendulkar, with Brian Lara. He's in the same class in terms of talent. It's the management of his innings that is faulty. He somehow loses concentration just when he's in.
Yes, Imran, just coming back to that Indian innings, one got the feeling they just lacked direction.
There seemed to be no planning, Ravi, which became obvious after losing the 2 wickets, because one would have thought that Indians would have built up the innings, they would have played more cautiously, they would have retained their wickets, but they kept getting themselves out.
Oh, again, beautifully played on the onside. Lovely timing once again. Another boundary for Inzamam. So Pakistan yet getting closer. In fact, they've leveled the score. This is a huge win for them and a heavy defeat for the Indians. So 1 run is what Pakistan have won.
Well, Wasim can afford to smile. He led from the front. That excellent first spell really spun the match in Pakistan's favour, and I think Wasim should be the man of the match.
No doubt about that. Captain the side well. Picked up wickets, and now his team has won the match. Inzamam finishing it off with a boundary. So a comprehensive win for the Pakistan team. And India have faced one of the heaviest defeats ever in Sharjah.
So Pakistan finished the final in just 28 overs for the loss of 2 wickets. Saeed Anwar got